Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Builds, and today we're dealing with the Final Fantasy 15 vehicle, the 723 Quartz Regalia Type D. Now this has 1,356 horsepower, 1,021 pounds-feet of torque from a 7.5 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine, and the car itself now weighs 4,301 pounds. It came with all this off-road elements in standard form, so that's off-road tyres, off-road suspension and all-wheel drive. It can do 0 to 60 in 3.005 seconds, 0 to 100 in 4.892 seconds, and going to a top speed of 164 miles an hour. So yeah, this is a car that is colossal in size, and yeah, clearly has plenty of off-road capability, but it's all about whether or not it can actually use that off-road capability while also being rather quick. Because it's all well and good being able to off-road, but if you aren't fast enough to not only get down this course but also use that off-road capability in a good way, then yeah, you're not going to have the best of times. And yeah, this hardly weighs all that little. There are certainly SUVs that have been on this series that weigh less. So yeah, it's all about whether or not there's a good balance between the off-roading aspects of the vehicle and the speed in general, as well as obviously control and stability. So yeah, this is basically the standard Quartz Regalia that we've also got on this game now, but the off-road version essentially. And yeah, this was available in the actual Final Fantasy 15 game, though I never got it. I never knew how to until I actually heard about this car, because I never heard of it in the actual game when I played for it. So yeah, I was kind of surprised by it, to be honest. But I've always liked the Quartz Regalia, and this is pretty much, you know, the insane version, to be honest. I just love the fact though that it's still able to be a convertible while also being an off-road vehicle like this. Range Rover Evoque, eat your heart out. Well, it's certainly a little bit more agile than I was expecting it to be. Those big tyres certainly don't usually help with, you know, controllability. Speed, but that is a really rather solid time, and far faster than I was expecting it to be honest. At 2 minutes 5 seconds .085. That means we're only slightly behind the Land Rover Range Rover from 1973 and the Subaru WRX rally car. We're quicker than the Ford Transit SuperSportVan, granted that was in the snow, but we're still quicker than it. The Opel Manta 400 and the Mitsubishi Lancia Evolution, as well as a Renault Alpine and another sizable vehicle in the form of the Ram 2,500 Power Wagon. But yeah, really rather surprised by how quick that was. If I had a bit more experience with the vehicle on this course, then yeah, no doubt I could get even faster. But that's one of the rules of this series: do it once and do it once only. But yeah, that is really rather impressive, especially for a vehicle of this size and weight. Because like I was saying earlier, there are plenty of SUV cars that are sizable but way less than this. And yeah, granted they are faster, the likes of the Lamborghini Urus and the Maserati Levante, but yeah, it's more than capable of dealing with the off-road elements in a speedily way. Not quite as speedily as other vehicles on this series, granted, but still did it really rather well, and yeah, far more controllable than I was expecting as well, considering the high ride height, the high centre of gravity, the big chunky tyres, which aren't always the best for agility, and yeah, the general extra horsepower that it has over its original form. But yeah, really impressed by that overall. I will give the original Quartz Regalia a go on this series as well at some point, but I doubt it'll be able to beat this. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.